For 28 years, it has been the WWE's Thanksgiving tradition. A tradition built on elimination and survival. That's 21-28 year, and here's his rundown. And I'm here for my rundown of the card for the WWE's annual Thanksgiving event. This year, live for free on the WWE Network. And available for free on the network this whole month. I'm, of course, talking about the Survivor Series. The 2014 Survivor Series. Coming to us live this Sunday night from the Scott Trade Center in in the Gateway to the West, St. Louis. Last time I did a pay-per-view pick for the WWE from that venue, it was for the Royal Rumble 2012. At this point, there's only really 4 matches on the card, but with that said, let's run down what we do have for the moment. First match, a fatal 4-way match for the WWE Tag Titles. The champions, Goldust and Stardust, defend against Los Matadores, former champs the Usos, and the Miz and his stunt double, Damien Mizdow. Okay, let's not kid ourselves here. Los Matadores, they're not winning the titles. I don't see it any way, shape, or form. Miz and Mizdow, let's just face it, Mizdow is going to get sick of Miz trying to usurp his thunder. I mean, as stupid as Sandow's gimmick is of being Miz's stunt double and piggybacker, it's getting him over, much as I don't want to say that. But I don't see them winning either. So that breaks it down to Usos and Star and Goldust again. Star and Goldust win by hook or crook. Since it's a fatal 4-way match, it's basically first team to get the pin or submission wins. They'll find some way to sneak out of St. Louis with the belts still along their cosmically aligned waists. Divas title match. AJ Lee defends against Nikki Bella. Okay. From what I understand, as part of the deal with the Hell in a Cell with her victory at Hell in a Cell this Sunday, Nikki's got to go it alone because Brie will be free. And after pretty much treating her sister like a whipping girl, I'm hoping AJ Lee puts Nikki the bitch to sleep. Or at least pulls her shoulder out of socket with the Black Widow. That said, AJ retains the Divas title. Next up a match a lot of my buddies didn't want to see happen, but it looks like it's gonna have to happen. Bray Wyatt against Dean Ambrose. Since letting Harper and Rowan go, Rowan's been a little cuckoo. Harper, as of last night, is now the Intercontinental Champion. But I'll get to that dynamic in a bit. Ambrose was screwed at Hell in a Cell in his match against Seth Rollins by Bray Wyatt. And sooner or later, this big tub of lard is going to have to pay for his sins. But he believes that he could fix Dean Ambrose because, as it turns out, supposedly Dean had doing a video has some daddy issues. i.e., his dad is locked up in the hoosgow. Who wins this one? I say Dean gets his revenge, but if you want to start a feud off right, you usually get the heel to win and the face to chase him until finally he kicks the heel's ass. So, I'll say Bray Wyatt wins this one. Though he won't do it cleanly. Main event. All the chips have fallen into place. The marbles are laid out. The cards are on the table. The stars are aligned, and every other cliche for me to say that the table is set. It's Team Cena versus Team Authority. In a 10-man traditional Survivor Series elimination tag match. If representing on Team Cena, you have The Big Show, Ryback, Eric Rowan, Dolph Ziggler, and John Cena. And on Team Authority, you have new Intercontinental Champion Luke Harper, the World's Strongest Man Mark Henry, U.S. Champion Rusev, Corporate Kane, and Mr. Money in the Bank Seth Rollins. If Team Authority loses, they are gone. They are removed from power in WWE. 15 months of tyranny. I'm going to say this. I don't give a damn if Stephanie's the head of the storyboard department at the WWE or the one who makes most of the booking decisions. Here's what's really best for business. To send the fans at St. Louis home happy, the Authority must fall. Granted, it's going to be Cena being the sole survivor. That much I do see. It'll come down to him and Rollins. The other members of Team Cena will force Rollins back into the ring if he tries to chicken out. Which leads to an attitude adjustment. And I wouldn't be surprised if somehow Randy Orton pops up and delivers an RKO to Mr. Money in the Bank. Which I would love to see happen. So, my pick, Team Cena. Because this is where the trigger's gotta be pulled. This, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, is where your empire is gonna crumble. This is where your world is gonna come tumbling down. And this is where you're gonna pay and be held accountable for your crimes against the WWE Universe. You can't see us, but we can see right through you. On November 23rd, 2014, the reign of the Authority comes to a tragic end. Team Cena wins. Yes. 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 Yes! Lock it up. It's 21-28. And on Sunday, the Authority is going down.